Welcome back, Internet, to another Reddit story. We're back to Tales from the Customer. It's been a couple weeks, so why not do another one? Hey, let's get into it. To get credit, you must return your underwear. Yeah, that'll be a hard no. The TLDR is at the bottom of this stupid incident with the company I am never dealing with again. I purchased 10 items on an online clothing retailer that uses an American eagle as their mascot. I kept 4 items, 2 pair of boy shorts, underwear, and 2 pair of jeans, and mailed 6 items back. Jeans, shirt, and leggings. Agent. Hi, thank you for calling American Eagle Mascot Company, blah 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 blah. How can I help you? Me. Yes, I returned 6 items and didn't get the correct amount of credit. I should have been credited an additional $61.21. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Let me look at your return. Can I get order number, name, etc.? Yes, I see we have 5 items returned. 1 pair of jeans, 2 shirts, 1 pair of boy short undies, and a pair of leggings. That's not correct. I kept both boy shorts and 2 pairs of jeans. That is what I'm showing our return team process. Until we can get all the items and boy shorts, we're unable to issue you a return. But I returned 6 items, you only listed 5. If you want to receive a credit, you would need to return all of the items. But I want to keep the boy shorts and 2 of the jeans. They fit me. So you agree with the charges? No, you didn't issue enough credit for what I returned. If you want to receive the credit, you would need to return all of the items. We recommend doing it to the retail location. So you want me to return items I want to keep to the retail location? If you want to receive credit, that is correct. But I want you to issue credit for the items I already returned to you. We are unable to issue full credit until you return all of the items. To clarify, you want me to return underwear I have worn in person to the retail location. Yes, that will be the only way you would receive credit. Can I speak with your manager? Yes. Manager. Yes, my agent has already explained the situation to me, and I agree. If you'd like to receive the full credit for your order, you would need to return all of the items to the retail location. Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. You don't issue the correct refund to me, so now you want me to return items I want to keep to the store, including underwear. Only if you want to receive credit, honey. If you are happy with your purchase, you may keep the items. Is there anything else I can help you with? I'm just going to open a dispute with my credit card company, as you are making 0 cents. Okay, hon, you have a good day. See you, sweetums. I opened a dispute with my credit card company. The agent I spoke to was great, and we both had a laugh out of it. I sent them the receipts and return slip. Today, I got issued a credit of $61.21 directly from the company, as I guess they figured out the error? The too long didn't read. Company didn't issue credit for items I returned. Stated the only way to get a return was to return items I wanted to keep, including underwear, in person to the retail location. I don't know if this is just me being an old fart or just being weird, but I don't like buying clothes online. T-shirts are fine, because I mean, even if it's a slightly smaller shirt or slightly larger shirt, you know, it still kind of fits you. You can get it to work. But like pants, oh no. Shorts, no. There's so many different, like, I'm a size blah blah blah, but in this brand I'm a size blah blah blah. You know, there's so many issues with pants, and I just refuse to buy anything like that online. Am I just being weird? I'm probably just being weird. I just bought some boots online, and I was so scared that I was gonna have to return them because I have a wide foot, and it's kind of an odd size. So it's either have the store order it for me and it'll take 2 weeks, or order on Amazon and it'll take 2 days. Well, yeah, I went with Amazon. Oh, the shoes fit, by the way. Yeah. So what do you know? You knew this more than I do. Delivery person says to me as he returns my tip. My husband and I work from home, and we occasionally get surprised with crush times, where we've got a project to finish on very short notice. That's when we order delivery from one of the local restaurants, usually a pizza joint or a pizza chain, for lunch. with enough additional food to heat up for dinner. On this occasion, I'd order online from the nearby outlet of a chain, and my total was a little over $25. I choose pay cash option and waited for the food. When the delivery came, I gave the driver $30 and told him to keep the change. A few minutes later, the doorbell rang again. It was the delivery driver. "Here," he said, holding out his hand. He gave me 2 quarters. "You need this more than I do." I was confused and pretty much grunted, "Huh? Keep your 50 cents. He replied, "No." I said, "I gave you a $4 tip." He showed me the receipt and the total had close to $29.50. I was embarrassed and told him the order thing said my total was 24 something, as I rifled through my purse and found 4 singles to give to him. I was still fairly shaken from this confrontation when I went to unpack the food. Our order was correct, and the receipt attached to one of the bags matched the one, and the menu prices of food which I ordered, shown on the online app. Now, I was getting cranky and phoned the store. I wasn't sure if this was some sort of scam, or if the driver had mixed up one of his own receipts somehow. Anyway, I let my food get cold while I explained the situation to the manager, and he was very accommodating and gave me a nice store credit for my next order. I couldn't help but wonder, though, if this was some sort of regular routine that driver pulled on his customers. After all, he caught me off guard, embarrassed me, and netted an $8 tip for his effort. The only thing I can think of is exactly what she said, which was maybe the driver got confused with the total from her order and another order, but there's a receipt on the bag, and he had a receipt. So maybe he got confused, maybe, but coincidentally another order was just $29.50, just by coincidence. It does seem a little suspicious, where he comes back and says, "Here, you need this more than I do." Well, why would the delivery driver assume that this person needs 50 cents more than he does? Like, she ordered $30 worth of pizza. She's not hurting for money. So all signs point to this, to me at least, that this was some sort of scam to be like, "Oh, hey, sorry about the confusion, but your total was actually this. You only gave me a 50-cent tip. Give me extra money, maybe a little bit extra because he felt bad." Yeah, it seems a little shady to me. By the way, I have been suggested to do Tales from the Delivery Driver. So this story kind of reminded me, hey, I gotta do that. So it's gonna be here in one of the next couple of videos, Tales from the Delivery Driver. There's some pretty good ones on there. My Asian family apparently raised suspicion from an airline, but not my white boyfriend. Yeah, so basically what the title says. We were on an out-of-country trip for a relative's wedding, and my parents allowed me to bring along my boyfriend. As we were going to take the flight back to America, we got our tickets, passed security and stuff, and headed toward our gate. But on the way there, we were suddenly stopped by people claiming that we were randomly selected to receive a second security check for safety reasons or something. So we removed the stuff from our pockets, put our bags on the little conveyor belt, and stepped through the metal detector that was smaller than the one from the original security check. At this point, my boyfriend started removing his backpack, but was told, no, it's fine, and he could just pass on through. I made the point to tell them that he was with our group, but they ignored me and waved him through without checking him. I don't really know what actually happened, but we were the only non-white group around, and how lucky we are to be randomly selected to go through security again. Funnily enough, this was the same airline that got in trouble months earlier for beating a Vietnamese man on a plane. My family is Vietnamese as well, and I warned my father against it, considering current events, but at the time it was obviously the most affordable option. This was years ago, and it wasn't too bad, more like great annoyance than anything. I wonder if they actually had a legit reason, and I'm just misinterpreting things, but it definitely was weird and confusing. Edit. Some other info from the comments. It was probably not the airline itself that ordered the re-checkup. Sorry, my bad on insinuating there was some extension of the Vietnamese man on a plane thing. We're all American citizens with passports. All 3 of us were checked, me and both my parents. Not a single person like many others experiences. Our tickets weren't marked to show that we were rechecked, and my boyfriend was part of our party. Yeah, so it definitely sounds racist to me. I know that there are different countries where if you're traveling to that country, then they do special checks on certain people. But to pick out Asian people, I'm assuming going to Vietnam where they're Vietnamese. Um, that seems like that seems pretty shady. The only thing that I can think of is if they were instructed to like go after people that were Vietnamese, like they had Vietnamese name and they're going back to their country because of smuggling or something. But to say, oh, that white kid, he's with you. No, no, you can go along. Go along, white boy. Go on. Yeah, racism still exists in the world, and unfortunately, it's not going to go anywhere. It's evil that I think we're all going to have to, unfortunately, live with. Thank you again for joining me on this Reddit Tales from the Customer story thing. Well, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give me a thumbs down, and I'll try not to take it personally. Anyway, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, later, kids.